DoorDash will let users buy now, pay later for fast food, a possible worrying sign for the economy. From an article on CNN by Jordan Valinsky. Goes further to say, buy now, pay later services are typically used on large purchases like furniture, but now one service is branching out into fast food. DoorDash is partnering with Klarna, a financial company that lets customers schedule small payments over a set period of time, in a new partnership announced Thursday. When the option launches soon, DoorDash users can use Klarna to pay in 4 interest-free payments or defer payments and let people pick a date that aligns with their paycheck schedules, according to a press release. Buy now, pay later services, which also include Affirm and Apple, have exploded over the past few years. However, many economists and consumer advocates say the widespread use of these services, plus a lack of transparency and little regulatory oversight, leaves them wondering just how much debt Americans are actually getting into. During last year's holiday shopping season, Adobe said that BNPL usage hit an all-time high, ranking in more than $18 billion in online spending, growing nearly 10% compared to the same time period a year earlier. The option is particularly attractive to younger cash-strapped consumers who are looking to make their paychecks stretch further. To make money, the BNPL providers charge merchants between 1.5 to 7% of the transaction price, according to Kansas City Federal Reserve research. For some retailers, the costs are worth it, according to research from RBC Capital Markets, which showed online BNPL offerings boosted average ticket sales by 30 to 50% and increased the share of customers who ultimately made a purchase. Americans have found themselves in more and more debt recently. In the fourth quarter of last year, overall debt levels increased by 0.5% to $18.04 trillion, according to the quarterly report on household debt and credit, a report from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. That report also found that the share of households becoming seriously delinquent, a missed payment for 90 plus days on their auto loans and credit cards, is at 14-year highs. This partnership with DoorDash comes as Klarna continues to expand its offerings ahead of going public with plans to list on the New York Stock Exchange in the coming weeks. The Swedish fintech company reported last week a 24% surge in 2024 revenue, cashing in on a BNPL craze, which is projected to surpass $160 billion over the next 7 years. In addition to food delivery, DoorDash also lets people buy large ticket items through third-party merchants like Best Buy and the Home Depot.